Oh my goodness gracious. I can't believe that I'm going to do this right now because I realized that I have so many books to put away. So if you're watching this in replay, oh, you're amazing because this is going to be a long one. But I'm going to reorganize, and you can do whatever your heart desires. Welcome, welcome, everyone. If you are stopping by, say hello. We're going to do productivity sprints, but I am going to work really hard and try to get all of my books that I've recently hauled put away. And I have a lot. And there's a fly in my room. I don't know where it came from, but hear it. Can you tell me? So I have my fan on right now. Is it really messing up my... Can you hear me, by the way? I just realized, I wonder if I was on mute. Was I on mute? I don't think I was on mute. Anywho, I have my fan on because it's really hot. You can't hear my fan. Okay, good, because it's definitely giving me air, and because it's really hot. Of course, I have my box light on. I have my light on here. I have my light on here, and I will die if I don't have a fan. Where's that fly? Anywho, so we're going to do productivity sprints. And I'm going to try to get some stuff done. So I wanted to just quickly say hello to everybody. Hi, Rainey. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Laura. Hi, Mary. Hi, Christina. So nice to see you all. Oh, Mary, you are so funny. Waiting for this all day. Well, I hope that it is fun for you, and I hope that you get some things done for yourself as well. Hi, Cynthia. Very nice to see you. And that's okay, Christina. Whatever you need to do, whenever you need to jump out, no worries. I appreciate you being here. Hi, Stacy. See you squeak in there as well. Yeah, what time is it by you, Christina? I'm sure it's gotta be like midnight or something like that. Anywho. Good. Okay. So as we kind of get into today, and like I said, you can do whatever your heart desires. I am going to, hi, Erin. I am going to kill the fly. It's so annoying. It's so loud. It's so loud. Flies are so loud. Anywho, I'm going to show you what... Oh, it is midnight. Oh my gosh, I'm so good. I'm really good at time. I'm going to show you what my shelves look like. Obviously you can see here, and this isn't, I think when I typically film, I'm a little more off kilter, so you don't typically see two shelves, but I do have two shelves in here. And I'm going to try, I think, I can't switch my phone around, but I'm going to very carefully try to show you with my phone, I think. So I'm going to move my phone, and then I'm going to bring it in. So right now that's obviously, so this is what, if I'm staring, so you see my phone right here, this is what I actually stare at, which is my window and this here. And then I have my little thing that will be a different cam for later, but I wanted to show you guys. So these are my shelves behind me. So the shelf that you're looking at right here. So I actually, on the very top, if you can see, I have a bunch of really big books up there that won't be moved. I will not be moving those. Those will stay. And then I have the Charlene Harris books up there. Again, those will just stay up there because I have no intention of moving them. They're a box set. Don't really know what to do with them. So they just stay up on the top shelves, which nobody can really see. And then on this one here, it's actually I have retellings. So you can see in the very far corner, that is titled Mr. Rochester. And then it's just all retellings, except in the very middle, those are Edward Rutherford books. So they're gigantic. So yeah. And then in the corner there too, you can see some more readings. And then this next shelf, the Bookmarks Are for Quitters shelf, is like historical fiction, kind of, I guess, whatever I would consider historical fiction, all the way through. And I'm actually thinking that this book is actually a nonfiction because I think it's nonfiction. I don't think it's a fiction book. So I might have to move that one. And then a shelf that you guys probably see a lot more of, which I'm sorry, the quality of my phone isn't that great. This is a shelf full of books that I'm hoping to read sooner rather than later, which I literally have not touched this year. I need to do something about that. I really need to do something about that. So that has like Amy Tan, has some Jenny Colgan, has my Leanne Moriarty, and a bunch of other books that I wanted to read this year and I have not even touched. Then the next shelf, which you guys very rarely see, is like literary fiction, contemporary, that kind of stuff, that needs to be read, basically. Lots. And then look at this, piles of books. So these are all just books that I've been piling up, getting ready to put away, even this bag full of books. And then if you look way down there, there's another shelf, and that is all classics. Some have been read, some have not been read. And then in this middle, so you can see like right behind me, these are what's left over of my 21 books to read in 2021. And then, of course, my Jurassic Park and Lost World. Hi, Amy. Hi, Christy. And then down here are remnants of like books I'm still reading and book club books. So you can see like Anne Rice is back there. I got to read that, I think, in October. And then here are some just random books that ended up over here somehow. I don't even know how. Books I want to read. Then I don't know what this pile is. It's just a pile of books that just like ended up here. I think some of them were when I did a try a chapter. And then some was when I did middle grade March. Some are read and some are not. And then like behind here are like, I guess YA. I'm assuming YA. I'm going to say it's YA and leave it at that. And then on this side are, I don't know, what's down there? Can you see? Oh, those are like short stories. Oh my gosh. I really did try to reorganize these quite well last time. So those are all like short stories that I have not read yet. And then if we go even lower, I'm on the ground now. Ah! Down here, can you see? Can you see down here? I got Thornbirds and, Crime and Punishment made its way down there. These are some read books and some just big books. So most of these are classics that I've read. So a lot of these are classics that I've read. So yeah. Oh yeah, those are classics that I've read, that's for sure. Then, oh my gosh, you guys, there's so many books. Oh my gosh, there's two of me. Whoa. You didn't think you guys would be coming into this, would you? Like, whoa, there's two of Danny. Oh. Okay. Anywho, so I'm standing up now, and my precious collection of Dan Brown books that Nell from the wonderful Gunpowder Fiction and Plot, they're probably like, throw them away. No, I love my Dan Brown. I got some Legos and some travel guide books up there. And then this shelf is my nonfiction shelf. So it's all nonfiction. Oh, again, by the way, I've not read any of these books unless I otherwise said. So like the bottom shelf has read stuff, but most of these are all to be read. Then we have a bunch of romance. So this is like my romance shelf. So we got some Nora Roberts and then some others over there. And then we're going to get back on the ground. I have fantasy. So this is like, I think I said even fantasy sci-fi. So we have like the Wicked series. We got the Laurel Hamiltons. There's an Anne Rice there. The Peculiar. We got Dr. Strange and Mr. Norrell. Is that Dr.? Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I think Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah. And then this, which needs to be rectified because there's way too many on here, is like my mystery shelf. So it's all mystery stuff. There's a lot there that really needs to go down. And then down here are all read books. So these are read. So these are double stacked. That's like the one shelf I have double stacked. And then I just kind of keep adding to it. And then right here are all like my comics that I keep. It's not all of my comics. Oh, I have more comics. These are all comics right here. And then right here. And then did you see the fly? Did you see the fly? It went right in front of the thing. Ugh, so annoying. And then I have more books in this room. So you might see this as I'm putting stuff away, but now you can't see me in the other one. But right there under this thing, I have all of like academic books behind there too. So those are all books that are like too big. They're all academic books. They don't really need to be on my shelves. And then you're going to see my big box light. But on that tree are all read books. So I don't know if you can see that with that big box light in the way. But like that's a big tree of books. And then on the corner there. So if we get closer, you can see like I have like all my Nora Roberts and my Debbie Maycomers, my Harry Potters, and then some other books that just made its way over here. And of course Twilight, because no one can ever get rid of those, right? And then we have some more educational books and then more books that I've read on this back thing. With all my minions on it. So yeah, I have a lot of books and they all need to be put away. So, oh yeah, so that whole big pile, and then I have a whole nother big pile behind you guys of books that need to be put away. Yeah, it's crazy. So what I'm going to try to do, hi Nadine, what I'm going to try to do is keep this camera on and my Amazon Fire camera to kind of show you the other angles. You'll probably see a lot of my big smushy body in the way, so I apologize about that. But yeah, so tell me in the comments, what will you be doing during the productivity sprints? And I think we'll go for 20 minutes. That always seems to be a good time frame for productivity sprints. So tell me, what will you be doing while I organize my shelves? Or will you just be staring at me organizing my shelves? Because I have a feeling I know a few people that will be doing that. So I'm gonna pull up here. I know there are some comments that I probably missed. Yes, it is a stupid fly. I hate flies. I think, oh, he's right there. Ugh, so annoying. He probably got in because that door was open because there's a balcony off of this room. And I think my husband was taking out old stuff out of the attic and putting it on the balcony to get rid of. And he probably got in that way. Oh, well, thank you very much. It is a beautiful lamp. I got it at a rummage sale for like $7. It's like all metal. And then it has like the little dangly things. I think those are just plastic. Well, maybe they're glass. Maybe they're glass. So, thank you. I love the owls as well. I have 2 there. And then there's a threesome hanging out somewhere. think it's on the bottom of that shelf that has all the books hanging out on top. And then there's an owl right there. And then I've got owls all over the house. Crazy. There you go. There you go. Maybe I can get you to like start working on your own stuff. Maybe feel a little bit better. I did even bring in some spray and a rag so that I could clean off the shelves while I'm doing it too. You know, I don't think I need a bigger room. I think I just need more shelves. I do need a dedicated room that doesn't have a bed in it, because then it can get real crazy. But I have not been told that I cannot have more shelves. I have not been told that I can't have more books. So sooner or later, they will start to encroach on the regular house as well, which I'm okay with. Oh, you rearrange your shelves too? That's so cool. Yes. Floor to ceiling bookcases. Amazing. Yeah, it's down there. Real down low. I didn't even take any of the tabs out. Oh my gosh. Too much, Danny. Too much, Danny. You should pack away the books you have read. No, I like to look at them. I like to look at the books that I have read, and then I like to maybe like touch them from time to time or decide I'm going to reread them. But also I have to remember like, oh yeah, I have read that. I do unhaul some books and I give them away. Yes, Christina, exactly. The classics those are so hard to find, especially for me because I only buy books at thrift stores. They're so hard to find, I wouldn't dare give them up. The only time I've ever given up books that are classics is if I have a different copy that I prefer. However, I do have 2 copies of Ulysses, and it's because they're 2 different versions. So they have different, like, not translations, but they have 2 different kind of like editor's notes in it. So I do have 2 copies of that. That's because you read at the speed of light, Christina. I don't read as fast as other people. I consider myself a pretty moderate reader. Motorized flies. I don't know. It's so annoying. I think it's settled now, though. I think it went into the corner, but it's annoying. It's annoying. Okay, so let's see what everyone else is doing. It looks like we have first sprint. We're going to take garbage out and recycling and finish cleaning the kitchen. Rock on. You do it, girl. Ooh, we got a knitter in the house. Very nice. Oh, organize a new cross. I have been really wanting to get into cross stitch, and I just haven't sat down to do it. I know Laura gave me one that has an owl on it, and I want to try to do that one, and I really do want to try to do that. I think it would be lovely to have like pillows and stuff that I, cross stitched. I just think that would be so cool. So yes, definitely. We got a reader that's going to read before bed because it is past your bedtime, Missy. Ooh, are you able to tell us which arc you're reading? Oh, how is that, Pamela? I saw that at the library last time I went, and I really like the cover, how it has like the, it's like torn where the eyes are meant to be. I think that's really cool. So it looks like it's pretty good. What's Mary up to? Reading Memories Hostage by Margaret Pinard. Oh, and staring at you. I really would like to try to read one of Margaret's books. She's such a lovely person. And I love chatting with her on BookTube and stuff. I'd love to read one of her books. I recently was on one of her live shows where she was talking about, she was doing a tag for literary travels. And she really mentioned how when she would do research for her writing, she would physically go to the places where she's writing her characters. And that really meant a lot to me. And I need to read one of her books. Absolutely. What's Stacy up to? I'm going to be reading For the Wolf. Oh, you want to try to finish it? Well, we're going to try to help you finish it tonight. We're going to try to do that. We got reading Such a Quiet Place. Oh, I don't think I've heard of that one, but it's really good. Sounds like we got a lot of really good books here. Christy's already going. She's like, I'm already cleaning. We're into it. I'm in the zone. I'm doing it. And then she's going to start dinner. Ooh, a chopped salad. Oh, Christy. So I'm going to give you a special sneak peek. So before I did this, I had to quick do a haul video of all of the books that I'm going to be putting away, because if I put them away, then I won't know that they're there. Christy, look at what I got at the Goodwill for 99 cents. Are you ready? Are you looking? I don't think you're looking. Are you looking? Are you close enough? A People's Tragedy. The Russian Revolution, 1891 to 1924. Look how big this book is. It's in like near perfect condition. I got it for 99 cents. Holy crap, holy. In my video, I said you were going to be Jelly Belly. I'm going to be Jelly Belly of me. But yeah. Oh, look at this. And I got a brochure for Heathrow Gatwick. Oh, this person's from Europe. This is straight out of London Heathrow. Heathrow and Gatwick airports. Oh my gosh. From all this information was correct at March 1997. Oh, I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. Look, it's all about buses and stuff. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. This means a foreigner had this book. Oh, it's in pounds. This was published overseas. Oh, you're really Jelly Belly. Anywho, so yeah. Let's see what else we have here. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody's stuff. Okay, I think we're almost there, because we should get started. We're already almost at the half-hour mark. Oh, yo, too much chatter. Then yes. Jump on the cross-stitch train. I want to. I love seeing Tanya's stuff. She does such a nice job. And then yours, that Alice in Wonderland one is so cute. And all the other ones you do, they're so nice. So I want to do that. Excuse me. So you're reading Fast Pitch by Nick Stone. It's a middle grade. Okay. You're Addicted started yesterday and already halfway through. Nice. I want to say I saw that I could get that on audio through my library, but I'll have to check. Ooh, Amy, you also picked up a cross-stitch kit. Very nice. Oh, yeah, there you go. See, I knew you would be ready. I blowed your mind. Yep, that's how you say that, right? I know. When I saw this, I kept putting it, like I put it on there, and then I was like, I took it off, and I was like, do I really need this? And I put it back, and I picked it back up, and I was like, it's 99 cents. I'm taking it. Yep. You knew about this? You wanted to read this? You know exactly what this is? Well, it's the winner of the W.H. Smith Literary Award, winner of the Wolfson History Prize, winner of the Longman History Today Book of the Year Award. Of course you want to read this. Oh, look at this. I even have a ticket. Northwest Airlines to Detroit, from Detroit to Appleton. Probably shouldn't have said that one. And it was 14. Oh, no, that was the boarding time. Does it say how much this was? Nope. That would be cool to know how much it was. Huh. That's so weird. Anywho. And let's see here. Christina's reading Master and Margarita, which that cover is beautiful. Noah was showing that. And yes, Jack at the Rambling Raconteur recommended it to me. Yeah, I couldn't believe I found it for 99 cents, and it's in near perfect condition. Oh my gosh, Christy, like a year-long buddy read? If you can get your hands on this, it's almost 800 pages long, which I would have thought it was more than that. I will do a year-long buddy read with you. Year long. Because that's how Laura and I had to do London, because it was like 1,100 pages. Year long buddy read. I will do it. I will do it. Okay, so let's stop yammering. In this first productivity sprint for me, I will be organizing the books that I have here so that I can then pick up full piles and put them on the right shelves, because I think I'm going to keep the shelves the way they are as far as like what's organized where. I just have to get these books onto them. So say, for instance, if I have to reorganize the way in which they are on there. But yeah, I have a lot of books here. So the first 20 minutes, I'm going to work on organizing the books into their proper piles. And then from there, I will, yeah. Okay, so like I said, let's do 20 minutes. Let's start at the hole. So we'll start at 6:30. And we'll go for 20 minutes. Let me just go ahead and get this in here. 20 minutes, and we'll be back at the 50. And I'm going to put this there. And if you want to get started right away, you can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my mute on, because I'm sure listening to me mumble and probably curse it's not that great of entertainment. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to move all my cameras so that you can kind of see what I'm doing, where I'm doing it. And that way, too, you don't like hear me like moving things around. And then I'll put my timer on my phone for, 20 minutes. And we'll go from there. But yay! I'm so happy that you're all here, and we'll get into this. And then I'll see you at 6:50. Let's go ahead and get started. Christy, you just need to let me know. I would say January. We should just start January 1 and go on until the end of the year. And it worked out nice for Laura and I, because we just skipped some time if we had to. I don't know if that's really going to work. Actually, the top of my head, maybe. And then this one, put it down like that. Oopsie daisy. This is my weird one. Weird camera. That's just not really going to show much. I think I got to move it over here. This is why I have to put myself on mute, y'all. Oh yeah, that will be better. Okay, I'm muting. Good luck, everyone! Okay. How did everyone do? I was able to get all of my books somewhat organized into a somewhat of a system. I realized I have a lot of classics, which isn't surprising, actually. I got a lot of classics. Can you believe, if you hadn't seen this in one of my book hauls, I got this copy of Anne of Green Gables at the dollar store. Brand new Pantone and Puffin, deckled edges, green edition of Anne of Green Gables. I forgot I had this. So that's got to go in there. And I forgot that I got this really cool copy of Edward Rutherford's New York, which I really like his writing. Laura and I read London last year. Now I have New York. And then I have this Ireland, which I have Rutherford's other Irelands. This is a Rutherford book. I have The Princess of Ireland and The Rebels of Ireland. And then I saw this Frank Delaney writes similarly to how Edward Rutherford writes. So I picked this up. I had been looking for this book. And one day I just found it at Bethesda for 99 cents. So I have those two. I noticed I had a book I already had. So that's going back somewhere to some good home. I have a lot of books to put away in places I don't think they're going to fit. But how did everyone else do? How far did you get in your books or your stuff here? Hi, Charlie. Sea Spell. Oh, yeah, Jennifer Donnelly. Yep. It's one of those Disney books. I think that one's the mermaid one. Yes, I love deckled edges as well. A lot of people don't, but I really like them a lot. Yay, 10%. Woot, woot. Okay. Yay, Mary, 5 chapters, 5%. Woot, woot. Yeah. That's awesome. Books titled after countries always call my name. Yes. That flies back at it. Or big cities, yep. Oh, I missed one. You picked out some true crime podcasts? Oh, fun. It's the 6th one, yep. Oh, Pamela! That's awesome. That's awesome. Got a round of knitting done? Awesome. Good for you, Rainey. Oh, Laura got her garbage and recycling out, did some dishes. And then you're going to scrub out your toaster. Well, I'm glad I saved the day. Okay, so last book in the series. Very good. My daughter read those as well. Very cool. Cool. I think in this next sprint, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all of the classics because they're down on this lower level. And probably, oh, you fly. Probably easier to, oh, I don't know, guys. That shelf is full. I'm probably gonna have to double. I'm gonna have to probably double stack because I have at least an entire row of classics, and my classic shelf is full. So I'm gonna do the classics first. No? Yes. I'm going to do classics first. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Go, Laura. Go, Laura. Oh, Stacy got a chapter of her book read. Nice. Yeah. You can get some reading done. It'll be all good. Right now, what I'm reading, like not right now, not literally reading right now, but what I'm reading currently, trying to get through the BookTube prize books, which is slow going, but that'll get done. I'm kind of a procrastinator on those. I've only got one done and I'm only like 100 pages into another, so I still have 4 and most of the next book, so I have like 5 books to read in that. But I'm reading Orphan Train by, I don't remember. It's called Orphan Train. It is fantastic. It is historical fiction, based on the like it was like 1928 is when this story starts, and it has a dual timeline. So we have 1928 and then we have 2011, and it's basically about this orphan girl who had to take this orphan train, where they would take abandoned children, basically, and they would take them from New York and they would take them out, to the Midwest and stuff. And she ended up in Minnesota, and just the stuff that happened to her while she's trying to find a home. And she's like, she was 9, she turned 10, then she turned 11 or something. And then in the modern day, 2011, there's a foster girl who is kind of the lead in that time frame, and the stories kind of collide a little bit. It's excellent. It's written so wonderfully. I have been just cruising through it. It's very good. If you haven't read that book, it's excellent. Very, very good. I'm gonna get my stool up because I can't kneel like this. I'm old and my legs hurt already from kneeling. So let me just pull up my little stool here. So yeah, I'm reading that. And then I'm also reading Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank, which, I mean, I don't know that you can enjoy that book because it's about a topic that's pretty darn sad. But everyone says that it's just written so well, and it's such a good, I don't know that I like reading diary entries. I think that's my problem. Like, I really like epistolary novels where you're reading letters back and forth, but I don't know that I like reading diary entries. And not to say that it's written poorly, because it's not, especially considering that this is written by a 13-year-old going into, like, it's 13, 14, and 15-year-old girl, a girl that had enough know-how to go back and revise her diary for publication. Like, that was her intent. She heard it on the radio that they were going to be taking, people's real life accounts. So she went back and revised her own diary. So I'm not saying at all that there is not merit in this. There is, but I think for me, I don't think I am really enjoying reading diary entries. So there's that. So I'm reading that. I am so hot in here. Like, these lights are so hot. It's crazy. What else am I reading? I'm reading with Laura. We're on the 10th? 9th? We're on the 9th book in the Pink Carnation series. So we're about 100 pages into that. It's called something Plumeria. Passion of Plumeria Passion. I don't know. It's Plumeria. And I'm reading the 3rd book in the Kristen Lavenstatter series. So this is the 2nd one, but it looks similar to this. And it's so funny that my mom is calling me right now, because she was on this live and knows that I'm live, and she's calling me. Let's all answer together, shall we? Hello? I'm literally still live. That's okay. Did you need something? Not that I know of. Okay. No, I need more books. I'm not packing away any books. I'm going to keep all my books. Bye. Anywho, so yeah, the 3rd book in that, I'm I'm through part 1 of that book. So there's 2 more parts and then we're done. And it'll be so weird to be finished with that. And Rainey, you know what I'm talking about because you're reading with me too. This is such an epic saga. And it's not for everyone. I'll give you that. It's a classic Norwegian classic. It was written in the early 1900s, so like modernist era, but it is set in medieval times. So it's really like, sometimes it's hard to wrap your head around, but let me tell you, for a person who likes that kind of stuff, it is fantastic. Thankfully, Rainey and I are reading with another friend of ours, Jeanette, and we've all been really nice about, especially me and Rainey, who take forever to read the sections. Jeanette's already done, but it's been fantastic to chat about that book because it is so epic. But anyways, yeah. And then I'm sure I'm reading some other stuff that I can't remember. That freaking fly. One of these times it's going to like fly right in my mouth and I'm going to throw up on it. Blech. Anywho. Oh, it just flew by my face. Okay. Yes. Yes, Christina Baker Klein. Thank you, Amy. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yes, that's the author. Yeah, Rainey, it's really good. I really like it a lot. Yeah, Stacy, you liked it too. I really liked it. Does anyone know, does she have any other books? I'm sure she does. She's an excellent writer. I really like it a lot. Yeah. Renas? I don't think I've heard of that. 10th. Oh, we're in the 10th book. Oh, cool. Aw, thanks, Mary. We try. We do what we can. We're kind of goofballs. Yes, it is the craziest soap opera ever. Aw, Beth, you're not too late. Literally, we've done 1 sprint. I've been literally talking the whole time. So you haven't missed anything. Oh, I'm used to that picture. I think that's your Facebook picture. Anywho. I know, she like smoked us. When she was like, yeah, I finished, I was like, I just finished the first part. It's dense. I mean, it's dense. When you see it, you're like, oh, it's not that big. Oh, it's only 400 pages. And then you open it up and like, look at this. It's dense. D-E-N-S-E, dense. Really glad I know how to spell because that would have been really awkward. Anywho. Oh. Okay, well, shall we get started on our next sprint? I'm going to work on my classics. And what I might do is on this shelf right here, this first shelf, because it's kind of been picked over because it's almost through the rest this year. I might start to put some classics up here that I want to read soon. Or I might just, maybe that'll be my TBR shelf. No, let's make that my TBR shelf. Okay, so I'm going to try to get all my classics down there. We'll start in 1 minute. We'll go at the 5 and we'll do another 20-minute sprint. Is everyone kind of be doing the same thing? It looks like Beth's going to be finishing up Survive the Night by Riley Stager. Okay. And, ooh, it looks like she has 4 out right now. Piece of the World, The Exiles, Orphan Train. Girl. Is Girl a book? Or Orphan Train Girl? Is there a second one? Oh, that'd be weird. But thank you for looking that up. I'm going to have to look for those. Maybe I'll get those from the library. No, Danny, you need to read the books you own. Okay. We'll think about that. Thank you. Okay, same for you back in the kitchen. Okay. Oh, I'm talking too much. I'm going to set our banner for back at 25. I'm going to put myself on mute, so turn your music up high. And we will get some stuff done. And I'll do the camera again so you can kind of see where I'm at. I'm going to kill that damn fly. Oh my gosh. I hate the fly. Laura, if you need Grapes of Wrath, it looks like I have 2 copies now. I didn't realize I had one. And then I bought another one. So, you can borrow one. I have it. Okay, so we're back at the 25. I'm just going to try to switch over this camera so I can kind of show you what ended up happening with that shelf. If you were watching me at all, you know that I put all the stuff in on the shelf. And then I realized I forgot to wipe the shelf off. And I didn't take all of the books off. I mean, quite frankly, I am roasting. I'm literally sweating. I'm feeling very like claustrophobic because I have to like get down like on my belly to get to the shelf anyways. And if there are books on the shelf, I don't know how dust gets on the shelf. So I did not pull any of the books off. Just dusted what was seen. So basically, if you can see what my camera is picking up. So before I put anything more on this, this was not here. So I did not have a double stack. But I have so many classics that I did have to end up double stacking. And you can see how I have this kind of set up. So I have Kipling and Shakespeare here, and then a bunch of Shakespeare plays, and then some more plays, and then just really tiny books, all stacked up on the side. And then I have it double stacked. But what I did do, because I do like to keep like things together, I have the Barnes and Noble classics like here, so they all look kind of the same with those gray on the top. And then I have some of these. These are, I can't remember what the publisher is, but they have these like top, like some are black, some are gold, some have this. They're kind of similar in a sense, at least I consider them to be similar. And then I try to keep authors together, which I don't have too many. I have Charles Dickens back there, of course, because who reads him? We just collect him. We don't read him. And then my C.S. Lewis here that I want to get to, because I've gotten to a lot of him, so I don't have too much of him left over, of which I have. And that's when I found that Grapes of Wrath. I literally just bought Grapes of Wrath because I thought I didn't have it. And now I look on my shelf, and sure enough, there it is. So I think it turned out pretty nice. You know, I have a lot of classics for a reason. I do prefer classics in reading. So I'm glad that that is narrowing down. I was able to take 2 books off of it. One that I had read, I just had a different copy of it. So I took Wuthering Heights off of there. And then I took that extra copy of Grapes of Wrath off as well. So I like that shelf. It looks very studious. So that's good. Now that there's not a big pile of books on top of it, it looks great. So I'm happy about that. Now I just have to read. And some of them are in there that I've read already, but I want to reread them. So they're in the shelf to be read again. Oh man, I'm so hot. Okay. So what did everyone else do? What did you guys get done? It looks like Amy got 10% more done in her book. Awesome. And thanks, Rainey. Yay. I know. I really was afraid that it was going to be just another whole row of like just classics, but I was able to kind of get in there and see what I had and put like things together. And yeah, there's definitely like a lot in there that I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to read this. So I think I need to pause on going to the library, and I need to start going to the library in my own room, because I have so many books in here that I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to read that. Why don't I read this? So I think my 21 books of 2021 next year is going to have to be like way bigger, because I need to start reading books off my shelf. So who knows, maybe next year my books to read in 2022 will be like 44 books to read in 2022 or something like that. And then because these are all pulled off of my own shelves. So yeah. Yeah, she is. Amy is on fire. Thank you. I only did one. Yeah. Middle grade does go by quickly, but it's so fun. I love reading middle grade. Nice. Triggering social media. Triggering? I don't even know what that means. You know, every September I see you guys do that, and I'm like, I don't know. September for me this year is Jurassic Park and all those BookTube prize books. I really like Taming of the Shrew. I could reread that, but I don't know. It all depends. Yay, Pamela! You're going to finish it with us tonight. Woot woot! 3 chapters, but you're refueled for next sprint. Nice. Got some snacks. Yes, they do. They enable us. They do. And the thing is there are so many books in here that I keep forgetting that are here. And I'm in here all the time. I just never really look at my shelves. And there's some books in here that I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to read that. Dang. Dang-a-rang. You wish you were a faster reader. No. You're just fine. You scrub the sink, one side of your counters, the toaster, finish the dishes. Oh no, I know. Anytime you eat, it's like, where are the paper plates? I know, Mary. She's just going through there. Oh, your thing disappeared. Okay. You did! Good job. That's awesome. Woot woot. Okay. People posting things on social media that one or more of us disagrees with strongly. Oh, like they're triggering you. I got it. I don't really, when I'm on social media and I see something that I don't like, I literally just keep scrolling because I'm not interested. You know, so many people get so heated and in the comment section. And now if I'm looking for a good laugh and I see something that I know probably triggered a bunch of other people, I will go into the comment section and I'll just read other people's comments because those are hilarious. But, I mean, I have better things to do. I might just watch Much Ado About Nothing movie and celebrate. There you go. Or you could watch 10 Things I Hate About You, because that is that's a retelling of Taming of the Shrew, which is excellent. And it's on Disney Plus. So maybe I'll just do that, Randy. Maybe I'll just watch 10 Things I Hate About You. Plus, Heath Ledger's in it, and man, what a waste of a human being. I cannot believe that he is not with us. I literally remember the day that he passed. I had to go to my dorm room, and we were sitting there and watching the news, and we were just so baffled. We couldn't believe it. I think I was a junior in college. Yeah, crazy. Maybe junior, senior. I can't remember. It's a long time ago. Yeah, good self-control. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I just remember when I saw that movie, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Alex Mack. If any of you recall, on Nickelodeon, there was this show called The Amazing Life of Alex Mack or something like that. I don't know. Her dad worked at this nuclear something or other biochemical place where they do all these weird things with chemical stuff. And she was there messing around and she got into some gook. And then she literally could change the her body into gook, a puddle of green glue, gooky stuff. I don't know. It was cool. Her best friend knew about it. He was cool. It was a cool show. Something Alex Mack. Yeah, just so y'all know. I know, Rainy. Yep. Yes. Oh, Amy, you go, girl. The Secret World of Alex Mack. Yes. And her dad, wasn't he the same dad from Clarissa Explains It All? Okay, now we're just getting into a 90s chat. Man, I used to have a t-shirt that was the front, like the main screen of Clarissa Explains It All, where it was like all the lettering. Didn't it like write it or something? And when her friend, wasn't her Sam, was her friend who had climbed the ladder and get in her window? Like, I'm sorry, I get it. Like, your next door neighbors probably know each other since you're 6, but I don't know any parent that lets the next door neighbor boy climb a ladder into your window to hang out. No. And wasn't the brother's name Ferguson? Oh my gosh, he was so annoying. He was like the worst. Oh my gosh, I love that show. That show is so good. Clarissa Explains It All. Hey Dude. Hey Dude was good too. Yeah, we could just sit here and talk all day about 90s. Rugrats, Real Monsters, Thornberries. Yep. Hey Arnold. Yep. Yeah, you did. Anywho, okay, so what time is it? 36. Oh man, see, I could just chat all the live long day. Yeah, Hey Dude was cool. And then Salute Your Shorts. I think Salute Your Shorts was on, and then Hey Dude, or vice versa, but we used to watch the crap out of those shows. Okay, so in the next sprint, I'm gonna put away books that'll go on these shelves right here. So you might see me moving the camera a bunch, but I have some retellings to put away. I have some of these Edward Rutherford / other countries to put away, and then some like historical fictions and my Philippa Gregory's I think I'm having up there somewhere. I thought I had some like put away. Totally don't. At least I don't see them up there. So that's what I am going to do. Yeah, they're all. I like the girl. She had like bangs and like hair. And then you would watch Legends of the Hidden Temple and you would feel like so energized after the fact. But anywho, let's go ahead and in 3 minutes, so on the 40, we'll do a 20-minute sprint to 8 p.m., at least my time, a whole hour. And I'm going to try to put some of these away. And maybe I'll start a TBR. Okay, so if I have to read in September, yeah, I know, Rainy, if you and I lived in the same like vicinity, like Laura and I do, you and I'd be getting together and we'd be watching old 90s stuff. We'd be finding it. We'd be watching it. We'd be drinking lots of wine while we watched it. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Are You Afraid of the Dark was so good. Snick at Night. Because it was like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? All that. And then some other stuff that I can't remember. I didn't like the Amanda show. I really didn't like her. She really weirded me out. But, yeah. Okay, so we got someone's going to like, okay, girl, you need to get back to your productivity sprints. Okay, so you're going to clean your kitchen. And we're back to the 90s. Okay, so I think what I want to do too, so in September, I have to read Jurassic Park for the read-along. So if you're not joining Jurassic Park, please do. Even if you don't want to read the book, Laura is going to be announcing her bingo board soon. October, I will have Lost World, the Laura and I's book, and then I think I'm kind of open. So maybe I'll pick like 4 books off of the shelf somewhere, like 4 books that I want to read, and I'll put them over here for my TBR for October. Oh yeah, and I have to read these too. Ooh. months left. So, yeah. Ooh, we got an audio book. Good, good. Yep, I know. Her bingo boards are going to be so cool. I really like them a lot. I know. Okay, it's the 40. So I'm going to put a banner up. We'll go for 20 minutes at the whole hour. Perfect. And I'm going to mute myself and move my cameras around and see you back here in 20 minutes. my goodness, I went over 5 minutes. Holy moly. Holy moly, I got so into it. Oh man, you guys couldn't even see what I was doing down here. I basically had to do another, can't see it because there's so much extra stuff. But I had to I'm starting to have to double stack now because of all these books. So yeah, there's a lot of books. And he has too many books. So I'm starting to like double stack. Lots of things are being hidden. I don't know. It's not good. Not good. But it is what it is. It's just gotta be. It's just gotta be. So I'm sorry I'm late. I was in the zone. In the zone. The zone. How did everyone do? What did I just drop? Who knows? Let's see. Bring this here stool in. Oh, good. Laura was telling everyone about the bingo boards. Yeah, you don't have to participate in either the book. The bingo boards are set up so that you can do whatever you want. Yeah, wine and 90s nostalgia sounds fabulous. We should do that as a big event. All of us oldies. That's better. You can actually see me. Okay, Amy is at the end of the chapter, but you got 12% done. Wow. Yay for finishing. Yay, 4%. Good job. Nice, Mary. No, that's okay. Yeah, whenever it's like really fast in the book, my reading gets a lot faster too. Cool. So, although I didn't do a lot of like moving a lot of stuff, like, okay, so this is too shiny for you all. Even though I really just kept the same style, so I have retellings up here, there's more stuff on each shelf. So this added a ton more, and I kind of put an extra, and like moved around my little like doodad things. This shelf, I had to pull 3 books off of it because these are all nonfiction books. So they do not belong on the historical fiction and history-like books. There's like war books in there, and then the Philippa Gregory's, and then some other like historical fiction books. So I had to pull those 3 off. And then when I came down here, a lot of these are hardcover and like those trade size books that are like really big. So there's not a lot I can do on this shelf because it is a smaller shelf. So that's why this shelf down here, I ended up double stacking. So these are double stacked now. So there's the main thing in the middle, but then it's double stacked on both sides. And I still have more to put in there. So yeah, they're double stacked. A lot double stacked. Like really double stacked. Like that's a really big book. Oh my gosh, and here's another really big one. So let's just say Danny is not lacking books. So I think on this side, we've completed it. So we got the retelling and Edward Rutherford shelf all set. We got the historical fiction war books all set. We got these ones. These ones are like authors that I want to get to sooner rather than later. So I have Amy Tan on here, Frederick Bachman. I'm trying to get through his books. Louis Erdrich is on here. Mitch Albom is on here. Elizabeth Strout's on here. Sue Monk Kidd, Leanne Moriarty, Jenny Colgan. So those are kind of what's on here. And then this shelf is mostly just like literary fiction, contemporary, that kind of stuff. It's potential that there's some historical fiction on there, but not enough for me to have noticed it to pull it. So it's going to be there instead. And then as you recall, the very bottom shelf that you can't really see were those classics. So, oh, and I did pull, Amy, our Sold on Monday book to my like TBRE shelf. It's like, you know, what I do here. Pulled that. I did not pull any books for October, which I think I'm just going to be okay with for right now because I really got to get to those books. So I think I'm going to do that. Plus for October, I think I might want to pull from the mystery side. So what I have left is the nonfiction shelf, which is over here. So the nonfiction shelf is the very top shelf. And then the next shelf is romance. And then the next shelf is fantasy and science fiction. And then the shelf after that is mystery. And then the bottom shelf is just red. So we won't do anything with the bottom shelf because I don't have anything to put on there right now. Because I usually put those on there once I've talked about them. So those are usually pretty accurate. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything with this middle shelf right now because I just don't have anything to do with it right now. But I have all these extra little doodads because I'm running out of space to even put doodads on my shelves. Eek. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, I missed a ton of things here. I'm so sorry. Yes, I think that would be super fun. Yay, Pamela, good for you. Oh. Isn't that the best, though, when you can just read a book, like, in that amount of time, and you just feel so satisfied, especially if it's a book that is that good? Yeah, I have a Diana bear. I loved Princess Diana so much. And then when she passed away, like, in the same week that my great aunt passed away. And I'll never remember. It was, like, the worst week of my life. I was really close to my great aunt. And, yeah. So I won't give that up. And then I have the birthday bear. I think I have a whole box of Beanie Babies upstairs, but I mean, who cares about Beanie Babies? But that one is the one I do keep in good condition. So, oh man, I wonder when that happened. That's so weird. I don't remember that looking like that. That is so bizarre. I'm so confused. Huh. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Anywho. Thanks, Laura. I'm not as hot as I am. I think maybe the temperatures have dropped outside. Like, I'm feeling okay. Like, I'm not as hot as I was before. I also turned that lamp off while I was doing this. So that could have been it. Maybe that one is like the heat source because it's an antique one. Maybe that one is the one that's like penetrating the most heat because I had that off this last 20 minutes and I'm not as hot as I was before. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of books here. I really don't like this one right there. I'm going to put this up there. That looks better. Okay. You didn't see what I did, but I did it. Ay. There you go. We are just in sync tonight. Yep. Freaking boy bands. Okay. Yeah. I'm always cool. You hang out with Danny, you're going to have a good time. Okay, so what time is it? 8:15. Let's go ahead and do 20 minutes. This time I won't be late. let's just go ahead and get started right now. And we'll come back at the 35 and we'll decide then if we want to go for another sprint or if we want to say goodnight. Okay, I'm going to change my banner and we'll go for another 20 minutes and we'll come back at the 35. Good luck. you guys. I finished. I finished it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did you finish? Just had to put 2 kids' books away. So all I have left is to take these downstairs. These are all middle grade. I don't have middle grade in my main library. I usually put the middle grade downstairs. So, yeah. I'm so happy. So yeah, so you just saw me finish the mystery shelf, which, as you can tell, there's way more on there. This needs to be rectified. This is entirely way too much. Like, literary fiction, that's one thing. That's a plethora of things. This is just one very finite genre. I need to get into this. I need to read these. So that's too many. I mean, it's not too many. I mean, I could take more books, but I should be reading those. So, so yeah. So you saw me fix my nonfiction, which I think that went really well. You can see I had to put a lot up there, but it all fit in one. And then I put some up there, and then I put the grammar ones here. And then this is all the romance. And I had to do some wiggling around on that, but that turned out good too. And then this is all like fantasy and not sci-fi. And then we just talked about the mystery. So the middle shelf is kind of stuff like currently reading or should be reading or stuff. There's some right here that I don't know why they're there, but I'm just going to leave them there. And then read classics on the bottom there. And then, of course, this big pile of middle grade that I have to take downstairs. But other than that, I think I did a pretty darn good job. Oh, crap on a cookie. You most definitely need to go there. This is when this kind of book just goes over here. Because I'm not even going to try to reorganize that to get one darn book. Wow, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty impressed with myself that I got all that stuff on there without having to do any real big overhaul of the shelf. And I still have plenty of shelf room on this middle shelf. So, another book haul maybe in my future? Who knows? Who knows? I have some books over here, but I'm not doing anything with those. Anywho, okay, so how did everyone do? How did everyone do? Okay. Oh, Rainy left. Bye, Rainy. You probably don't see me saying bye, but bye. Love you. Thanks, Christy. Oh, that fly is really liking my box lamp right now. Should just get stuck inside of it and die. Anywho, ooh, you only have 20% left of the book. That's awesome. Good job. Thanks, Laura. Bye, Christy. Thanks so much. Yeah, I think we're going to end here. I think we'll chat for a little bit and everything, and then we'll head out for the night. Like I said, I finished, which I'm pretty proud of. Now I just have to kind of like clean up that shelf, which I can do sometime tomorrow, and try to get my TBRs for the end of the year all set. Because then I can use that shelf, that middle shelf, as my TBR shelf. So super cool. And then I have to figure out how to get these middle grade downstairs because that shelf is not good. And I have to take all those books off that shelf because I need that shelf for something else. So I hate this fly. Anywho, awesome. Oh, just ate dinner. That's awesome. Well, good. Well, yay. I'm so happy. Did you guys like this? I don't do this very often, so it's not like I can do this frequently, but I hope you enjoyed this. I know the angling is weird and it's kind of like silent and everything, but it was a nice way for me to have accountability and actually getting those books put away, because quite frankly, what happens is I go through all these hauls and then the books just sit because it's so overwhelming when I know I have to like go back and put more books. And I know it's probably overwhelming for some of you who organize your books a different way. I really do not I only put it into categories. I do not, I don't catalog my books. I don't put them by author unless the only time I put them with an author is like books together. So like my William Kent Krugers are together. My Amy Tans are together, Louise Erdrich, Frederick Backman, but I don't like alphabetize any of them. So I just put them in genres. So like I was telling you throughout, like mystery and romance and that kind of stuff. That's it. And then from there, it's just, you kind of saw I was doing like by height at some point, and it's just however they fit on my shelves. So I know many of you probably do strictly alphabetical. It doesn't matter the genre. I know I had a question once, how do you find stuff? And if I know where the genre is, and most of the time I know that I have a book, I'm pretty good at remembering. Clearly that Grapes of Wrath one got me in the butt. But usually I know what books I have, even though there are a lot here. So, yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you had fun, Amy. I had fun as well. It was nice talking to you all. Good night, Mary. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you had fun. You were waiting all day for it. So I hope that it was up to your expectations and that you enjoyed it. Just looking at my shelves, I'm like in awe. I'm really happy that I took some time to clean these off a little bit and get some more books on here, and gives me an idea of what I have. And yeah, it's exciting. It shows me which shelves I really need to read from next, which are like my classic shelf, my literary fiction shelf, my mystery shelf. Yeah, and the nonfiction shelf definitely needs to get read from. So, okay. Well, we have been here for quite some time, and I appreciate all of you who have been hanging out and reading with me and doing whatever it is that you need to get done tonight. I had a lot of fun, so thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. Next video will obviously come out on Tuesday. It might be the haul that I did before this, so that I can make sure I had all of that. Good. I'm glad, Pamela. That's awesome. I'm so happy that you were able to finish that book. Really happy. Okay, so I think we'll call it a night. I hope you all have a good one, and yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind. Sorry. My brain just stopped for a second. Okay, well, I hope you all are reading something great, taking care and staying safe. And until next time, y'all know how it goes. Happy reading. Bye.